In this video, I'll show you an example on how to rewrite logarithm expressions without logs. The question reads, rewrite without any logarithms in exponential form, where we have log a to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2 plus 2 times log a is equal to log a minus b plus 3 log b. To be successful in this type of question, you'll need to know the rules of logarithms. And the first of those rules that I'm going to use is the power rule, which tells me that if I have a number in front of a log that's being multiplied to the log, as in this 2, you can place that 2 as a power to a. And similarly, I can place this 3 as the exponent of b. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, where we end up with this part stays the way it is, and so does this part, plus log a to the power of 2 is equal to log a minus b plus log b to the power of 3. The next rule that I'll use is called the product rule, which tells us that if we have two logs of the same base, both have a base of 10, which is not written, that are being added, you can actually multiply these parts, giving us log of a squared times a squared minus b squared, close bracket, and the same thing applies to these two logs, where I have log of b to the power of 3 times a minus b, close bracket. The next thing that I can do is raise both sides as powers to the base 10. So I can make this as the power to the base 10 on the left side and the same thing on the right side. And what that will do is it will actually cancel out the log, because remember, this log has a base 10 of its own. This gives us a squared times a squared minus b squared is equal to b cubed times a minus b. Arguably, you're done, because you have successfully converted this expression from being one that's in terms of logs to one that's without. But there's more to be done. In order to simplify this even further, this right here is a difference of squares. You have a squared minus b squared. Both of these terms are perfect squares and they're being subtracted. So you can break it down into a minus b and a plus b. So pretend that this was this expression. And if that's the case, you have a minus b on the right side and a minus b on the left side. Remember, pretend that this was here, leaving us with a squared times a plus b is equal to b cubed. And this equation right here is the simplest it can become. And so there you have it. That is how to rewrite logarithm expressions without logs.